What is up, everyone? Oscar here with a new video. Before I get into it, though, I would like you all to like this video, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications so that way you know when I drop a new video. But back to my video, analyzing Barcelona versus Bayern Munich. Whew. I honestly don't know how to start this video. I really don't. I'm speechless. And here's the thing: I'm a Real Madrid fan and all, but you know what? I'll preface this video with this. As a kid, I was a Real Madrid fan, and I hated Barcelona. Didn't like him at all, just because, they would always, beat Real Madrid when it mattered, and a lot of Barcelona fans would come up to me, my uncle, friends, dad, brother would always rub it in my face. Oh, Barcelona is all this, Barcelona is all that. You should be a Barcelona fan, not a Real Madrid fan. Didn't pay attention to them. Fast forward, as I grew up, I really, since La Liga and Champions League kept on changing, channels and stuff like that, and, my TV providers didn't, broadcast many of the Champions League or La Liga, games and stuff like that. I stopped paying attention to European sports. I would just watch football and watch, the Champions League here and there, but I stopped paying attention. So, I grew older, grew mature, didn't allow a lot of things to get to me, about Real Madrid or Barcelona, and all that, died out. All that fizzled out. Now that I, watch, European soccer again, because I watch it via, different things, different apps, and, now the Champions League is on a channel that, my TV provider, has, or broadcasts, it's not what it used to be as a kid. I'm not that, hardcore fan that I once was. Like, I would get, passionate about, Real Madrid. As if you guys watched my last video, I got passionate about Real Madrid not having enough strikers and, utilizing strikers that, don't play. But I honestly don't care as much, believe it or not. But, back to this game, I predicted Bayern Munich to beat Barcelona. I did not, and for those that, asked me on Facebook, Twitter, what have you, are you blind? Because I recently went through my DMs on Facebook, and, that was one of my questions from I don't know, one of my Facebook friends or whatever, I don't know who it was, asked me, are you blind? So I think you'll appreciate this little joke. I did not see that coming. I did not see Bayern Munich humiliate Barcelona 8-2. And I'm not gonna, usually I pay attention to who scores goals and on what team and so forth. I'm not even gonna talk about that, just because everyone on Bayern Munich, if not everyone, almost everyone scored. It was 8-2. And what stuck to me was Lewandowski. I kept on hearing on ESPN FC, sports analysts for soccer and stuff like that, saying, "Oh, Lewandowski needs to score goals for Bayern Munich to win." Nah. I don't know what Barcelona was thinking in going into this game. They literally, and I'm going to use this comparison, sat down. It wasn't if Lovren, it wasn't gonna. In my opinion, after this analysis, it wasn't. My thought process was Andres ter Stegen versus Bayern Munich. It wasn't how many goals Bayern Munich was going to score on Barcelona. It was how many goals Andres ter Stegen cannot allow. Because again, like almost everyone scored on the Bayern Munich side. And here's the thing. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. Sorry about that. My grandma's in the background. Just walked in to drop off my laundry. It's laundry day. But diga hola, abuela.
Hola.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I was, Ter Stegen just, it could have been I was hearing the Spanish, commentators say that, they've never seen a Champions League game, I think the last, eight goals scored game in the Champions League was in 2003 or something like that, and it was 8-3 back then, but it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. So now, I'm very tempted to change my pick. I would, I know that I predicted Manchester City versus.
Bye. Ahora le digo bye.
Oh, bye, abuela.
¿Quién es?
Estoy grabando.
Ah.
Sorry about that. Again, laundry day. But shout out to my grandma. I love her very much. I just, I predicted Manchester City to beat Lyon tomorrow, and I really, really hope they do, because no disrespect to Lyon, but good old Pep knows his old team better than anyone. Granted, it's not the same, but I think he would have the game style to beat Bayern Munich. Because if Bayern Munich gets past the semifinals, again, I picked PSG to win the entire thing. But if Bayern Munich goes to the finals, I may be tempted to change my pick. It's that interesting, beating Chelsea 3-0 in the first leg, 3-0 in the first leg, 4-1 in the second leg. That's Chelsea. The Chelsea's not what it once was. Whatever. Barcelona, they were a very dysfunctional, disorganized team, but I actually expected, I saw the first 10 to 15 minutes. And I thought that this was going to be a competitive game. I seriously thought that. It was unimaginable. I thought, okay, Barcelona, came to play, even though the goal that they scored was a self-goal by a Bayern Munich player. But I expected, Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, someone to make this game interesting. And it was going at a very fast pace. Next thing you know, Bayern Munich is 4-1 at halftime. And I sent out a tweet with a poll, and I was like, hey, shocking first half, Bayern Munich is up 4-1 Barcelona. Do you guys think that Barcelona can make a comeback, or do you think Bayern Munich is going to hold on? And I expected Bayern Munich, okay, they have the 4-1 lead, they're going to, play conservative, blah, blah, blah. Nah. Gas pedal, Philippe Coutinho got, some sweet redemption, I guess you want to call it, for, being on loan to Bayern Munich, score 2 goals with an assist with an assist as well. Another person scored. Lewandowski also scored. Again, I'm not gonna talk about the whole entire the many players that scored, just because I don't know who scored when and who scored. I don't know, but just wow. I was again at the beginning of the video. I was speechless, unreal. That's what I said on the tweet. Unreal. You know, Manchester City. That's tomorrow's game. Bayern Munich 4-1. I don't even know what to call this game. Another comparison is Barcelona just came and sat down. Just sat down and just let, Ter Stegen either knock the ball to the corner, allowed goals, knocked away goals. Barcelona, they need to, that whole entire board of directors needs to be changed, period. The analysts and, the commentators for this game, the analysts on ESPN FC have been saying Quique Setién sacked. The question was posed, if Quique Setién doesn't do anything in the Champions League, should he be sacked? I'm going to answer that question for you. Yes. Barcelona needs to clean house. Board of directors, coach, manager, what have you, everything gone. They need a change. 3 or 4 years of disappointment in the Champions League. 3 to 4 years, now coming on 4 years of Champions League, getting, humiliated, first leg, having the advantage, and then the second leg, what happens? They get knocked out. Last year, Liverpool, the year prior, Roma, so on and so forth. Just wow, Barcelona. Again, Real Madrid fan, but, I'll call it right down the middle now because, I don't pay much attention to European sports. Barcelona really needs to clean house, and Arturo Vidal, was talking yesterday. He has the right to his opinion, and he said yesterday, Barcelona is the best team in the world, but they didn't show it today. I'll call it right. It is they didn't show it. 8-2. Luis Suarez, and a little something piqued my interest when Luis Suarez scored for Barcelona in the second half. I'm like, 4-2, and Barcelona was actually trying to do something. Now you got my attention, but then, I just 8-2, then next thing you know, Bayern Munich scores 8 goals. Unreal. Just unreal. I'm shocked. But yeah, it's just, I may end up having to change my pick depending on tomorrow's game. Semifinals, I'll definitely, after tomorrow's game, I'll definitely analyze tomorrow's game, even though I'm probably going to miss the first 15, 20 minutes maybe of the game, because I got to attend my church service. But, tomorrow, I'll go live, I'll record this, go live or whatever you like to call it, and talk about that game. And then talk about Tuesday's semifinal matchup, PSG taking on RB Leipzig, and then Bayern Munich versus TBD. Again, won't find that out tomorrow, but I'm giving you my schedule for records and for UEFA Champions League. I don't have any news regarding the Washington football team just yet, so, hold off on that. But yeah, guys, that is my video. Longer than it usually is. I just very shocked and trying to get my my thoughts together, and of course my grandma, walked in and was wondering what I was doing. But just wow. I'm probably gonna name this video something interesting just because I'm just completely shocked of Bayern Munich. I expected, again, the first 15, 20 minutes, because the Champions League games, the quarterfinals were all, either PSG, trying to come back and win it, or yesterday's game, Atletico Madrid, versus RB Leipzig, very boring first half. Coming into the second half, got a little interesting, and then, RB Leipzig pulls a huge upset. But today, I was excited. I'm not going to lie. Again, I was doing something important. I didn't watch. I was kind of sending out some important emails and doing phone calls, and I looked at the time after my last phone call. I was like, oh man, it's 3:05. I might have not missed much. But, I looked up, I asked Siri, I'm like, hey Siri, what is the Bayern Munich versus Barcelona score? They're like, Bayern Munich is winning 1-0. I'm like, what? And it was in the first 5 minutes. I was like, whoa. I'm like, I need to flick this channel. I need to put this game back, like on like right now, because I may miss something like really fast. And then, of course, the self goal by Bayern Munich, tied the game. And then I was like, oh, great. Now Barcelona, could, really be sparked. But I just, wow. Still shocked. And I've been live, 10, 15 minutes now? But, I should really stop recording. But, yeah, guys, that is, it for me. Again, like this video, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications. Whenever I post something new, you guys will get it if you turn on your notifications. Until then, guys, next time, I will see you guys. Peace.